him jump! This is kind of dark, actually. So I've been asked by a lot of you to check out this My Singing Monsters animated video, the origin of the Wubbox, by the one and only, possibly infamous at times, GameToons. Again, just from what I've heard, apparently people don't like them, but then based on the views they get, I guess the majority of people do actually like them, so I'm kind of confused. From the little I've been told, the origin of the Wubbox in this animation kind of strays very far from the truth. And I think that's why some people kind of don't like this one. But at least they made the guy in the thumbnail look like me. Anyway, we're going to shut up and get into this here. If you want me to check out more of GameToons animations, because they got a ton of stuff going on, let me know in the comments and definitely smack like on this video. But yeah, let's shut up and get into this here.
I never thought I would end up in a situation like this.
There's the Wubbox.
I'm just your everyday
Why did the mama just
robot.
die, though?
I wasn't cut out for this level of adventure.
We got the epic and the, well, we had the epic wood and earth.
I was created in a lab by a very nice man, a scientist, but not just a normal
They were
scientist.
made by humans, apparently.
He was a musician, not a very popular one, or very good. He was
This is the actual lore, baby.
But not very talented, and he never really gained any traction.
So this is the Wubbox talking right now.
I think I blew it.
It's okay, honey. I'm proud of you. And so is he.
Why is that humans?
Hopefully he
Wait,
grows
what?
up to be better than his old man, huh?
And with
Oh,
a baby
don't tell
on the
me.
way, he decided to change his career paths.
What is this,
He
Mega
studied
Man?
Science, some kind of fancy engineering. He wanted to build a robot
Dr.
that
Light
could
gonna make
music
his baby
far
into a
better than
robot.
he ever could.
It's like Astro Boy.
I want to play catch.
Maybe in a few minutes.
Look how small the Wubbox
Just
is,
have to
though.
weld these parts.
Well, you said that an hour ago.
I imagined them being huge, but apparently My Singing
Honey,
Monsters
can you play
monsters
catch
are
with
really
them?
small.
You know, he's
According to
your
this.
son, too. You really ought to spend more time with him.
I will, when I'm finished.
Well, seems like you're never finished.
Oh.
Just let me keep working.
Fine. Dinner's
Don't
at
tell
6.
Daddy what to do when he's creating the
He
Wubbox.
was really committed
This is an
to his
important
work.
project.
One day he looked up from his desk, and he realized his family was gone. He became so obsessed with making this
They
robot
actually left.
that he neglected the real people in his life.
Over him
He'd
making a
think
Wubbox.
that would teach him a lesson.
Making a little
but
5-inch figure.
instead, He threw himself even further into
But he
this
didn't care.
project.
I don't need them anyway. Just a distraction. Looks like it's just you and me, and that's fine.
Look at his
When I'm
blueprints,
finished with
though.
this robot,
The
it'll be
schematics.
like they never even mattered.
I started off small, but he wouldn't stop there. He got better and better at building. and
Ooh,
started
we
to
give
make
him that
real
power,
progress.
Okay. The actual Wubbox sound,
Yes,
though.
everything
That's
is
right
going
so far.
according to
That's
plan.
that's what they
At this
sound like.
rate, my Wubbox will be complete within the year. Within a few months, even.
But
Look at him jam.
he came to a road bump that same
He's got
day.
no arms and one eye and he's jamming it out.
His creation had a lot of potential, but never a strong enough power source. It could only run for a few seconds. But never consistently.
Darn it! Work! Ah!
He
All of this
actually
work
just
for
karate chopped
nothing,
the
and
Wubbox.
I lost my family. I lost my music. I have to keep working. I cannot fail.
What in the world?
It finally hit him. He was alone in the world. But he decided there was no problem that couldn't be solved with science.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay.
Those were
I know
angry
exactly
tears.
what to do.
Tears of
He
determination.
began to build something bigger.
We go Frankenstein
more
now.
Complex.
Oh,
more
you're being
human.
upgraded.
He had created me, the final form of Wubbox in all my glory.
Wubbox. I love how it says Wubbox in the
beautiful.
subs.
Now let's see if it works. Right arm?
What does the blue-haired kid have to do with this? Where do I come in? Was the thumbnail completely clippy?
Good. Left
Or does he
leg.
just take a random child from the street? I'm just on my bike one day and he takes me.
Excellent. Now for the real test.
He takes me for his project.
Sing my creation.
He set the
Rap the
generator
rap,
to
man.
its
Do your
power.
rhythm. Do your
Something
rhyme.
dangerous for the both of us.
Whoa. This guy, he's going to make a power outage just for his Wubbox.
Come on, work! Work!
Okay, I think I would rather do this, though, than use, like, a million
He
monsters
electrocuted
to wake it up.
himself And
So I can't blame him.
he died.
He
Of course,
died!
I was just a robot.
This guy actually
I
died.
wanted
This
to
got
save
dark.
him, but I couldn't. I simply had to stand there and watch it happen.
I thought this
I'll never
channel
forget
was for
it.
children.
The horror. But then
This isn't
something
for children.
miraculous happened. In the
Goodness
end,
me, we got some dark
his
themes.
death
His family left him, he died.
gave
But the
me
Wubbox
life.
is alive,
It
so
seems
it
that
doesn't
when he
matter.
died, the energy of his human
It doesn't
soul
matter what
transferred
happened.
into me. Finally, a source great enough to power me. I was overjoyed. I knew he would be happy that his death meant something in
I'm
the
finding
end.
this way more hilarious than anything. I don't
was
care
the one
that
who was all alone.
this is like a fan-made.
I decided all I could do
Like
was
lore of the
venture off to
Wubbox.
find others like myself. My journey was long and hard at times.
Where's he going right
All I
now?
wanted to do was give up.
What is this,
Then,
Jungle Island?
At last, I finally found a similar form of life.
Is that the mammoth though?
Musicians.
Wait, he just finds casually the mice singing monsters on Earth?
They made a beautiful sound.
We
but
got the fur
I
corn
knew
too.
exactly what it needed. We made incredible music together, but for some
Hey.
reason, they stopped.
Maybe because he just jump scares them. He just comes in and jump scares them. And at the same time, yeah, completely terrifies them, by the way.
They seemed surprised. Maybe they just never heard anyone like me before. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
you are
opened
kinda
a whole new
distinct.
world for them, or so I thought. I guess I was wrong. They weren't impressed by me.
Wait,
They were mocking
they
me.
make fun
Turns
of the
out when I
Wubbox?
took the life of the
The mice
scientist,
singing
I also
monsters?
inherited his poor musical talent.
Make fun
I
of the
was
poor Wubbox?
heartbroken. I thought other musicians would be like me.
If the
that
lore
they'd
in the
take
game
me
was
in.
actually like
You
this.
need all different sounds to make a song, right?
Oh my god.
After all my searching, it felt like I didn't belong anywhere. If I couldn't belong with them, I had nowhere else to go. I was
Oh,
a
he's-
failure
is he going
of a
to
musician. I failed the scientist
Cold Island?
while he was alive, and now I don't even have him left
Wow,
to go
you
back
keep just
to.
showing the
I decided
dead
to
body,
head
man.
home
That's
without my
dark.
days alone in the
This is
lab
kinda
that I'd
dark,
come to know
actually.
so well. But even that wasn't there for me anymore.
It's so
I didn't
dark.
realize how long I've been gone. Time can be cruel. I had looked for a new family for years, all for nothing.
Oh, his house is
All
gone.
a
I just
waste.
realized.
Sometimes in
I just
glimpses, I could feel the old memories of the scientist inside me. He lost his family, and I could tell in his final moments.
still
it
wondering
was his
where the
biggest
blue-haired
regret.
kid comes
I
into
refused
this.
to let that happen to me. I decided
That's
if
the biggest
I couldn't
mystery.
find my own family, I would build my own family.
Oh.
Others like me, and then
Oh, I
I'd
thought he was
never
gonna
be
build a
alone
blue-haired
again.
kid.
We can make beautiful music, and the
Hey, we got
scientists
the
would not
epic
have died
plant,
in
the
vain.
epic cold, the epic earth. Hey.
I made myself a family.
Apparently
But
the
even
common
with my
Wubbox
insider
made the
knowledge on
epics,
creation
but
of a
that's the lore,
Wubbox,
by the way.
I ran into the same problem as the scientist. None of them had an energy source strong enough to bring them to life. I got lucky, as I was able to inherit the scientist's soul when he died. But I wasn't about to kill 3 people just to make my singing robots work. That's
Okay.
a stretch.
Again,
I had
this
to
is
find
real dark.
Something, and I had a good idea.
He's either
Where
gotta
to
kill
search.
3 people
On
or
my
do something
journey
else.
to the island of singing monsters, I passed through many other ecosystems, and I'd come across these strange balls of light and energy.
This is
Perhaps
still
the strength and
entertaining
energy
though,
of
like
nature
as
would work.
strange and spoofy as
I
it
found a
is.
few different varieties on my trip.
It's animated well,
3
you know.
elements for 3 more Wubboxes.
There is an interesting
I
take
think
here.
I can make it happen.
Although it's very
I
bizarre.
was amazed. Not
All
only
right.
did it bring them to life.
Oh, he
they
just
all
finds the
transformed into
cores,
Different
okay.
kinds of Wubbox.
This is happening.
Okay, he ran me spoke.
And
Okay, he
best of
spoke as
all,
well.
We all made different
Not sure if the
beats.
Wubbox actually
We
speak,
could
but
come
okay.
together in one big beautiful sound.
Look at him go though.
I know we had to show those other monsters we
I'd
were
love a
talented and
Wubbox
beautiful,
Island.
and
I
we
would've
only
loved that in the
needed
actual
each
game.
other. Now was our
Where you can
time to
transfer
show
your
them
epics
what
and
we've
comments
got.
all to one island. They need to do that so bad.
I was much better than
Okay.
before. My fellow Wubboxes
What's
taught
this,
me how to
Bohemian
stay in
Rhapsody
tune
right now?
and
We go
rhythm.
Queen.
They were so impressed, so we got even louder.
Oh, they're kind of enjoying it now though.
We were really jamming.
Oh,
hitting
this
our
really
stride.
makes me want a Wubbox Island.
all
Like,
of
I
a
want to
sudden-
have the common and epics all together
The
singing.
island started to break in half, and it was all our fault. We had to do something.
More deaths in a
The Ice
kids
Wubbox jumped in,
cartoon.
attempting to free
Wait,
the
hold up.
island's
Never
fall.
mind. We go superhero.
The plant Wubbox used its
Whoa,
powers to
they
shoot
got secret
vines
powers.
and pull the
I could kind
fissure
of imagine
closed.
that, actually.
And then, so it would stay. The
Hey,
fire
wait,
Wubbox
what's he gonna
somehow
do?
welded
If you melt the ice
island
buddy, it's
back
over.
together.
It's over. Ah,
The
he
other
glues it all
monsters
together
rejoiced,
though. Even though
And they
does that make
apologized
sense?
for how
I
much
suppose
they
in
hurt
some
our
ways,
feelings
maybe.
earlier. And finally invited us
Hey,
to
look
make
how we'll
music with them.
go!
Just not as loud this time. It seems at last.
All
I
right, so
found not
they
only a
did the
family,
volume slider. They
but
put it down
friends.
a bit. Okay, I get it. And it just ends like that. I have many questions. The main one being, where the heck was the blue-haired kid? Like, there was an actual son, but he didn't have blue hair or glasses or anything like the guy in the thumbnail. It's like the second half of the thumbnail was actually legit, you know, that's kind of what happened in the animation, but the first half of it, it's just completely made up. Alright, so even though that strayed far, and I mean far away from what the actual lore was to do with the origin of the Wubbox, which I will tell you if you don't know in a second, I still found that very entertaining. I thought the animation was pretty decent. I kind of liked the story there. It was very dark. That's what I find very funny. It was so dark. A guy died, and then the Wubbox was contemplating whether to kill another 3 people. It was morbid stuff. But I found it entertaining. I had no problem with it. They're not trying to be official. They're not trying to be the lore. I don't really care that they called it the Origins and it was nothing like the Origins. It was entertaining. It was a laugh. I found it spoofy. I found it funny. And again, some parts of it was dark and I just found that hilarious. But the actual origin is that in My Singing Monsters Dawn of Fire, which we still haven't played, by the way, it is confirmed that Galvana created the Wubbox after the Dawn of Fire, and the Wubbox is mentioned to be imbued with an elemental energy unfamiliar to those on the surface. Also, another tidbit is that one day, as the monsters were tunneling underground, they stumbled upon an immense underground vault containing several of the mysterious objects known as the Wubbox. Very little is known of their origin or purpose, save a few observations. After being incubated in the nursery, sample analysis of the box's exterior indicates that it shares traits with every known monster species. In fact, it even has specialized compartments with an overworldly shrinking technology. The box is also imbued with an elemental energy unfamiliar to those on the surface. A shocking discovery, to say the least. So that's the real lore. Galvana created the Wubbox, and then in My Singing Monsters, the monsters discovered the Wubbox, and then you box them and sacrifice them, and then it powers up the Wubbox, and then the monsters that got sacrificed you never see again. So I guess the original game is dark as well. So GameToons got that right.